Hey guys, this is the first video I've ever made for YouTube. I was inspired by the David Canterbury's videos on like iterating on the ridgeline. How can we make the best ridgeline? I think I've found the best one because it doesn't use any shackles or carabiners or sticks or anything like that. It's just cord. So yeah, I'll show it to you. First of all, I have it in this little bag. I can't remember what it's from. I think it's from Pegs, like 10 Pegs or something. Open it up for you. And here you have it all hinked up. This is the leading end. The black cord is 550 paracord, and the yellow cord is reflective diamond braid. I'll put that over the side and I will show you guys how to use this. So I've hinked it all up, as you can see there, and this literally just pulls out as you need it. I'll move these prussics along, more on those later. And then right at the end here you just have this bowline knot. So your first attachment, I guess, to a tree or whatever would just wrap around. Imagine this is the tree, and then you just pass your hink through, and you know, boom, as easy as that. Doesn't get simpler than that. Alright, now you'll see I'm left with these kind of prussics. Now this is my improvement on the standard prussic. It's kind of a prussic mix with a soft shackle. So it has these two loops on the end, which when you put one through the other, like so, like that, and you'll see how strong this is. Look how strong that is. I'm putting my full weight into that. So, got me thinking, how will we attach the other point when we're looped on over here? Okay, now what I'm going to do is get another bottle. That's gonna be my other branch that I'm attaching my ridgeline to. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna have one kind of close to the inside of the branch and one going around the branch on the outside. Then what you're gonna do is, we've already got a loop here. Now we're gonna create the same thing on this side. And now what that's done is given us a really strong attachment with two prussics, and then all this cord that you don't need, depending on how long the distances between the two branches you're attaching to, you just leave it hanging, leave it in the hink. It's really tidy, it's really easy, and it's really strong. So I'll tell you how I made these knots right now. Okay guys, so this is our ridgeline, black cord here, and here is a length of cord that we will use to create our prusik / soft shackle. So I'll just walk you through what I did. So first thing is creating the little loops on the end that kind of act as the soft shackle. So all I'm doing is, I don't know what you call this, just a little overhand knot, but the trick is you want this loop to be just the right size that a knot of that size can pass through. So I've got that a bit small, so I'm gonna make that one a bit bigger. It's just like an overhand knot with the leading end doubled back on it. So you can kind of like do a bigger one and then shuffle it along a bit. About that. Looks good. Same thing on the other end. Try not to waste too much cord. Yeah, about that. Now, you just basically get your ridgeline and do your normal prusik. So get those roughly through the middle there. Once, twice, tidy this up soon. 3 times. Right. So now you can go ahead and dress this up a bit. It's very untidy knot. I like to just give it a big yank and then sort it out. It's not looking too bad. That comes out. That comes out. Yeah, one more across there. So you see how we've got a really nice, beautifully dressed knot there, with all the loops nice and tight together. That's going to make our prusik work really well. And you can see this looping part that's going over our 2 ends. That always has to be on the outside loop. And I have tried doing fewer or more loops, but 3 is definitely the best for grabbing. And you'll see how the prusik grabs. It's such a good knot, so effective. So there we have our prusik. I'm going to show you one more thing to make it so this prusik doesn't lose its tension, because over time this can kind of come undone and loosen up and look a bit ugly. But to help keep this tight, what you'll do, I'll flip it over. What you're going to do is just an overhand knot. And then I'm just going to walk it up so it's really close to that loop. See, I'm walking the knot up. And now it's nice and tight against that loop. So, what does that do? It just keeps that loop really nice and tight and helps stop it from coming undone. And then, yeah, you can put these together like so, and then you've got your prusik. And like I showed you before, these are insanely strong. Like, you're never going to need more than that. I'm putting my full strength into it. It's great. So that's how you create the prusik. What else will I show you? I'll show you the bowline quickly and how to hink your ridgeline. So the bowline or bowline, whatever you want to call it. Say this is your end where the rest of the rope is, and that's the end you're trying to make the bowline on. So I've just made a little 6 with the end over top, and then you go out through the hole, around the tree, and back through the hole. And then you'll see, if you did it correctly, it creates this nice loop around your your loose end of the rope. And then now I've just got the bow pinched and the end pinched in between my fingers, and all I have to do is pull that tight. And that creates an insanely strong knot, because essentially the more tension that's on it, the more it bites down on that end. It's a great knot. So yeah, I've got about 8 of these custom prussiks on here. I figured that would be more than enough to capture every use that I need it to, keeping in mind you lose 2 for your attachment to one of the branches. So essentially you've got 6. So you'd probably be using 1 either end for your tarp, and then you've got 4 for attaching gear to. So pretty situational, but lots of options there. You could probably get away with 6. Anyway, I'll show you how to hink this up. So what you're going to do is grab your prussic end between your forefinger and your middle finger, and then kind of open your pinky out and put the first loop around your pinky, and then cross over and around your thumb. And now you're just doing figure 8s. Okay, so I'll probably speed this up. Now I'm ending on my pinky, and what I'm going to do is carefully take the whole figure 8 off my pinky and my thumb, and then I'm pushing the prussic end to this side, and then I'm just going to try and grab the whole bundle. And then on this end I've got about 1 meter left, and now I start doing my wraps. So do your first one really nice and tight. I found that helps a lot. I'm just wrapping around. And then once you almost get to the end, you're going to do 1 loose one, and then that is going to go back through there. So it's essentially just like a little overhand knot that goes around the bundle, and then you can just pull that tight and see how that cinches down. Beautiful. And then you can pull that out and not worry about any knots. So it's really quick to deploy, no hardware, all just knots and rope. And a couple of things I will mention. It's good to have a little stopper knot on the end here so your prussiks can't slip off, and also it kind of prevents it from going back through the hink. And the other thing is, I've tried prussiks using only paracord, but you actually need a smaller gauge cord for the prussiks to work really effectively. Yeah, so that's why I went with this 3mm reflective braid. And I guess also the benefit of being reflective is that I can easily find it with my head torch at night. So yeah, I think this is the real king of ridgelines. Yeah, so I hope you liked the video. As I said, it's my first ever video, so go easy on me. But if you can think of any improvements that could be made, let me know in the comments, and let's try and make this ridgeline even better. Cheers guys, bye.